In many states, LGBT Americans can be fired from their jobs, denied promotions, evicted from their apartments or refused housing, turned away from restaurants or stores, and denied access to public facilities simply because of who they are. This discrimination makes it possible for many LGBT Americans to live without the persistent threat that they could, at any moment, be deprived of their ability to earn a living, meet their obligations to provide for themselves and their families, have a safe place to live, and simply go out about their daily lives like other people.
My name is Aaron.
I'm Christian.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Casper.
Carlos. For me, it kind of came about gradually. As I grew older, I encountered these kind of heteronormative narratives in our society, and I found myself not fitting into them, and so I gradually kind of realized that I was gay.
I went to a period in my life that I thought that I kind of went normal. In my culture, I had to hide who I was. It was impossible to come out as gay. So it took me years and years and years for me to finally come out to my parents.
For me, it was definitely a really big process. I mean, I grew up not really having attraction to anyone for a while. And then when I was around like 13, 14, I was like, oh, I think I might like girls. And at school, that was like completely unacceptable. Like, there was tons of bullying involving it even before I was out. Like, I would get called slurs, like I would get called a dyke and things like that.
We all been bullied, we all been mistreated and called names, and it has been hard for all of us to be who we are. And it has taken so much strength and so much tears and blood, and I say it that way, to get to the point that we are today.
I do encounter a kind of weird dynamic, especially when I become friends with straight women, where sometimes I feel almost like fetishized for being gay, like I'm their gay best friend or whatever, and so I've kind of avoided becoming friends with that demographic at times.
Once I came out, I started to encounter a lot of discrimination and just even more bullying. Like, I had started to date girls, and there would often be the thing where I would go in public and feel scared to show any PDA, like hold her hand or anything, because we get stares. So that was a big thing with coming out and starting to date girls, is I definitely started to notice the just not acceptance towards gay people.
I feel like we're in a limbo because we had it better when Obama was there, because he gave us hope.
Mm-hmm.
Because as LGBTQ movement, we were going somewhere. We were doing things, and Obama was supporting us. And then this guy get there. You know what I mean? And now all these white supremacists and all these people that hate us are out there. Now I'm not feeling safe. You know what I mean?
He's the one with political office. He's the one making a lot of these horrible decisions. But the people who stand behind him and who feed into his power, those people scare me a lot more than he does.
I look around and I think, what could happen tomorrow or any day. What happened if I go on a train or whatever and I said, oh, I'm gay, and I found one of these people? What can happen to me? What can happen to her? What can happen to Taylor? Do you understand what I'm saying? And what's going to happen if I'm now surrounded with my people? Who's going to protect me?
I think the problem is just with this ideology that Trump is bringing out in people, that you have to be straight, white, rich man to get anything done and to be respected. I mean, there's people who suffer from drug abuse, there's people who suffer from mental health issues.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of mental health issues in our community that need to be addressed.
Yeah.
Okay, representation. There's a lot more representation of LGBTQ people than there have been in the past, like in music and film and movies. And I think that's really, really great. It's not perfect.
I feel like representation kind of is important, but it has to always be accompanied by like material, like real life change. And I don't know if it really has been.
Because we love in big. We love big. We're not just, and that's why I say straight people, you guys are so boring. You only love one thing. We love in big ways. And that's why I think the straight people are so afraid of us. Don't you think so?
Oh, I have something here. Coming out has been one of the best things I've ever done. I'm not the kind of person who wants to live my life as a lie, so it's great to be able to live my life as openly as possible. In addition, being out has allowed me to find like-minded people in the LGBTQ community, and I think it's so important to have a support system when you're a member of a disenfranchised group such as this community.